Can we get a supervisor out here,
so
please?
I'm gonna detain you real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, we can get that.
Welcome back to my corner of the internet, guys. I am the Lucid Dream, and today's exciting episode brings us someone being arrested that we haven't seen on this channel before. We are going to be taking a look at Kansas City accountability. Now, I'll be completely honest, my opinion of this guy has always been he is severely uneducated, he is woefully ignorant, and he is looking for a payday. I don't find him to be particularly aggressive, obnoxious, yes, but not particularly aggressive. He tends to focus on banks and subways and just all around just makes a nuisance of himself. But today he's in Des Moines, Iowa, and they have a law in Iowa that I actually haven't seen so far. So we're going to take a look at that. First and foremost though, thank you to all of my channel members and subscribers. If you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would most certainly appreciate it. But for now, let's go ahead and get into this.
What's good, Kansas City? Right back ain't cheating. So today's video actually take place in Des Moines, Iowa, where I was actually arrested, recording on the sidewalk. And the officer that actually take place in this video is Officer Chase Williams, badge number 5340, and Officer Ralph Nuri, badge 5338. I really didn't think this could happen, you guys, especially me being on the sidewalk with the plain view doctrine.
Okay, we're only a couple of seconds in, and this is a really big example of what I'm talking about overall when it comes to any of these videos of willful ignorance. It takes absolutely no time to verify that what you're saying is 100% incorrect. Plain view doctrine has absolutely nothing to do with what my eyes can see, I can record. That is not a thing. Plain view doctrine is a legal principle that allows law enforcement officers to search and seize items that are evidence of a crime and are in plain view. It does not apply to civilians. It has nothing to do with your camera. Literally nothing. And it takes no time to verify that the information that you are passing along to your viewers is correct. They just don't want to. This is willful ignorance. They have something that they want to believe, even if it's inaccurate, even if it's wrong, because it fits the narrative.
You know what's going on today? Why we got called out here?
I was just out here recording.
Oh, recording.
And so I mean, I came up
That's why I'm kind of curious, like, you have your camera out, maybe you know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, and it's funny because, you know, they call more guys with cameras. Your camera on?
Yep.
Okay.
It's on the whole time. Let's get out here.
Okay. Yeah, I was just recording right here. They always running around, so I was like, I kept recording them since they running around like chickens. I went around front. The guy told me that he took a picture of me. Nothing's wrong with that.
Yeah.
So he told me he's going to send it to his security. I told him nothing's wrong with that. Yeah. That's fine.
Hey, buddy. Were you filming inside the bank?
Say that one more time.
Were you trying to film inside the bank?
I was filming inside the... I wasn't in the bank,
yeah,
but I was on the outside in public, filming in the bank from outside. Yeah, I was doing that.
Like what you're doing is you're filming inside private areas of their property.
Uh-huh.
You can't do that.
You can't do that?
Correct. Right? So like if I go up to your window at your house
uh-huh,
and I zoom in with the camera, doesn't that seem like there'd be some sort of
if you come into my window, that means you on my property.
Right.
And I would have an issue with that.
Right. So like I said, if you're coming up to the window
uh-huh,
and you're actually physically trying to videotape inside somebody's house,
uh-huh,
or property in this case.
So come here real quick. You telling me I can't do this?
Yep, I'm trying to tell you right now. Yeah, so there's going to be what they call like a peeping Tom trespass that I'm trying to tell you not to do.
A peeping Tom trespass.
Yes, yes.
So this is definitely an instance where he probably should have done his research before he went ahead and did what he did, because I haven't seen a lot of states implement Peeping Tom laws for a couple of various reasons, but Iowa has something a little bit different. So in 2018, the law was actually amended. Prior to 2018, Iowa's Peeping Tom law required the victim to be naked and the person doing the peeping to be aroused. That was actually wording in the law that was removed. So now, Iowa's Peeping Tom law prohibits filming without consent another person through a window or any other aperture of a dwelling if the person being viewed, photographed, or filmed has a reasonable expectation of privacy, which I'm assuming they are going to include a private business, because inside the private business, you do have a reasonable expectation of privacy. The The Peeping Tom Law is limited in scope. It only protects persons in their homes from being recorded by someone outside the home and filming through a window. Kind of fits this situation to a T. But on top of that, there are aggravated trespassing charges that can be pressed if you are using a camera while violating this Peeping Tom statute. It's actually very interesting.
How long have you been an officer?
3 years.
3 years?
Yes.
Okay, how long are you guys considered a greenie?
That's not a thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna advise you to trespass from this place, okay? And also advise that you not film inside a private property again. Okay?
Do you understand I'm on public property?
You're also
Yeah, public.
Yeah, you're okay to be here
Uh-huh.
when you start videotaping inside of where it is a private place that you're not supposed to be. That comes a little different, right?
What is it? Please educate me.
That would be like a Peeping Tom trespass.
A Peeping Tom trespass.
Yes.
I didn't know you can turn a constitutional protected activity into a crime.
Right.
You have your
so
ID with your partner?
Can we get like a captain out here, please?
I'll just take your down.
A supervisor, please.
Nope. I'm gonna take your information.
You said no, and that's your policy to get a
it's not.
supervisor?
Okay,
It's not.
like we're asking you for your ID. We need your ID right now. We have to identify you.
For what crime?
Well, I'm gonna advise you to trespass from this property,
My
and
partner
also
just literally told you 2 seconds ago.
we're advising you of.
But I've never been on their property.
Okay. Can I please get your identification, sir?
Can we please get a supervisor out here? I just don't need anybody to do anything.
Is there
or
anything I could say to get you to give me your information?
if you get a supervisor here,
I'm
please,
not gonna have my
because
supervisor come on.
I don't need you guys to make any mistakes or do anything wrong. I'm actually out here.
We're asking you for a simple stuff, man. Just
You
your
can-
ID, your name.
Did I commit a crime?
We're
Like I said, it's that trespass where you can't videotape inside of a private area, okay?
What do you know about the plain view doctrine? Anything you see from public, you can record? I'm on a public
but when you're
sidewalk.
coming up, people are saying you're coming up to the window, right?
I'm right
And
here on
you're-
the public sidewalk,
okay.
officer. You
Can I
are
please get your
officer.
identification, sir?
Can we get a supervisor out here,
So I'm gonna
please?
detain you real quick.
Okay.
yeah, we can get that recorded.
Okay, get a supervisor. I charge $2,000 a minute for illegal detainment.
Like I said, we have reasonable suspicion anyway.
Let's get a supervisor out here, please. Thank you. I charge $2,000 a minute for an illegal detainment as well.
I'm gonna take this from you real quick.
No, that's mine. You can't turn that off. sir.
No, we're
I can
not
hold
gonna
it.
turn it off. We're not gonna turn it off.
But why can't I just hold it? Why did you take that from
We
me?
can keep that recorded.
So, real quick.
Don't take me onto their property now. Now you're taking me on their property. I wasn't on their property.
We're with you, okay?
Let's get your supervisor here.
So, real quick, buddy, I just need your information.
You're making a huge mistake. Get your supervisor, and I charge $2,000 a
do you have an
minute
ID on
for an
you?
illegal detainment.
Do you have an ID on
I'm gonna
you?
invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent until we get your supervisor, your chief here. I do not agree to no searches or seizures.
No, I'm just asking I'm looking for your ID. Okay?
No, you can't search me, sir.
Okay.
Refusing. Give me your ID.
I'm not that smart. Okay, we're gonna see when your captain get your chief get down here. That I asked several times and you refused.
All I need is your identification,
Just your
sir,
ID,
and I would
that's
cut
all.
you loose.
Let's get your supervisor down here.
No ID on you at all.
Those are officers that knew how to do their job.
Okay, someone has been drinking the Sovereign Citizen Kool-Aid. $2,000 a minute. Wow. Good luck with that.
You're refusing me to give your ID,
You
man.
interfere with official
but you can't
acts
do that.
by not giving me your identification.
I don't have to do
Right.
that, sir. Let's get your supervisor. I asked for that before you made a mistake. I said I don't want you to make no mistake.
walk away.
Can we get your supervisor here? Okay, y'all.
He's doing this just to get engaged with people, so he can get you on video.
Sure.
So
And this is the third.
this is the third
financial
fight,
today.
and we tell the same people the same thing.
You don't
This
give
is,
him attention, he's going to walk off. We're not giving him attention. You're not giving him attention. He moves on.
Since we have members complaining because he's doing
Yep.
them as they get in their
yep,
cars.
that's not it's not illegal. Unfortunately,
He knows that.
that's why he's doing
Yeah.
it. I know it's frustrating. Trust me.
Okay.
Usually they come down to the station and they come into our lobby and start videotaping and then trying to cause confrontations. So and then somebody will talk to him and they'll chop it up and make it look like we're doing something wrong. So So I get the frustration, I get the annoyance, like it's bothering people, but he can do it. So.
He was asking to go inside and stuff. But,
Yeah,
I mean, like,
he got arrested yesterday for something similar. He was on property, but
so if he does go inside or past the sidewalk, can we call you guys?
Yeah.
Like if he has the camera.
absolutely.
If he goes inside,
Yeah.
You know what he's trying to do by chance? Do you know?
They say he's a First Amendment.
Exactly, yeah. So, it's a pain. It's a pain.
That's why it makes you uncomfortable. He wants us to engage with him, so we violate his rights.
Okay.
It's a pain. It's a nuisance. We were just up at Bankers Trust on 7th with the same guy. It's easy for us to say, I would try and ignore him. If we don't go out and give him attention now, he's walked. We were probably at Bankers Trust up on 7th, probably 25, 30 minutes ago. So you don't give him any attention, we don't, he'll move on to the next place. Like he says, he's trying to bait you guys to call us to come here, us to engage with him, violate his rights, and then he gets video clicks online, a lawsuit.
They usually go down to the police station and try this.
Really?
And they just sit there and record the police station and try to come in the lobby and
He's not trying to come in.
Yeah, because he knows.
He got arrested for that yesterday. For trespassing. Well, for interference.
Yeah.
They're quite smart, they
He
know.
wanted my ID. I said, he says, I'll give you mine. He said, well,
Hopefully this idiot has learned something, although I seriously doubt it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see. And I will catch you on the next one.